Just one more guy. The one who asked questions. Virendra.
Virendra.
Yeah.
Sushil's here.
Sushil is here.
Mangesh.
Hey, after we are done addressing all the COVID questions, let's talk a little about the cricket itself.
Sushil is getting nervous.
No, I just
like...
want to let everybody know about a few things.
Yeah. He's like कोई cricket के बारे में बात नहीं कर रहा है, बाकी सब चीजें बात कर रहे हैं, कहाँ रहना, होटल, ये वो.
Okay.
Have you seen anybody more relaxed than Sushil who is organizing the tournament? मुझे से लेटा हुआ है, right?
You know what Sushil told me? वो उसका सिर्फ नाम डाला हुआ है, वो कुछ काम कर नहीं रहा है, सब कुछ मंगेश और रोहन कर रहे हैं.
बस.
That is why he is so relaxed.
देखो अभी अंबानी खुद तो नहीं काम करने आता ना, अंबानी खुद तो नहीं काम कर रहा ना.
Yeah, exactly.
मेरे को एकदम इतने अच्छे efficient resources है हमारे पास. I don't need to say anything.
No, okay. So to your point, I mean, hospitals, most of the guys who are getting tested right now positive, they are younger age group. So that's the thing. Okay, so that's why the rate of hospitalization is slightly lower, and hospitals are not overwhelmed right now. Yes, they are overwhelmed, but there is not a panic situation right now. Okay, and even doctors are more comfortable in handling COVID patients these days. I mean, they now also know a little bit more about the COVID and how to treat them, all that kind of thing. So that is also improved quite a lot.
Venki, you had a question?
Yeah, I just asked in the group. He said yes.
Yeah, so the PCR, see, as soon as
we are doing the
PCR
test, so insurance is covered or not, we need to tell the parents.
Yeah, so this is what the arrangement is right now. So I am working with one particular hospital. They are ready to give us rapid test for $40. That is not covered by insurance because it is the cheapest one you can find, and they will take care of it on the fly. I mean, cash payment or whatever, credit card payment or whatnot. If they get tested positive, the PCR test they will cover that test. Okay, so this $40 for the rapid one. But PCR will be, if the rapid is positive, the PCR can be taken care of.
So, Mangesh, quick question is, are you getting the test results back right away?
Rapid usually.
Not rapid, I'm
test.
talking about the PCR test as well, because in New Jersey right now, if you do a PCR test, it's taking 3 to 4 days at a minimum.
No, it will be 24 hours.
And in rapid testing, there is a 3-hour line at any testing center.
No, because this will be only for you guys, right? So it will be either at the hotel or at the at the ground or somewhere where they will just do it and then they will send you the result. That's it. Okay.
Actually, you need to mainly worry about getting it done before. That's what my worry is, right?
Yes.
The one we need to do within our cities 2 days before we travel, right?
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking about getting tested on or before 20th, because if we get tested on 20th, there is no way we are getting results. So we have to get tested on like 18th or 19th.
But if you are getting PCR, then you need to test that early. And if you are getting tested that early, after that you need to follow some protocols and try to refrain yourself from. As long as you are taking care of that, that is fine.
Okay.
So, Mangesh, do you need a list of everyone, even parents who got tested?
Parents,
it's a players list, yes. You need, right?
No. If they are traveling, yes. If they are not traveling, then no.
Yeah, just that we want to make sure, guys, that everybody is on safe side. So everybody is okay. So that, let's say there are like 5-6 parents with one team, they're not getting tested, and obviously, as Kuljit Bhai was asking, the other team might get panic. Oh, they didn't get tested, and there's always a question mark going on.
Exactly.
Play against their team. So just to make it everything clear, I know there is certain money involved here. You need to spend some money. Totally agreed, but this is what the risk we are signing for.
So, and another thing is the easiest option right now is we can arrange some tents and you guys can just stay at the ground, and then we can continue with the tournament.
Make a hotel,
That way
man.
we can make sure that the bubble is not breached.
That's it.
Yeah, temperature right now is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So
40. That's on the easier side for us now.
yeah, I think we talked enough about COVID. Now I think Sushil
इतना
is getting
बात किया अब
anxious.
तो वैसे ही नहीं आएगा वो. इतना भी याद मत करो कि सिर पे ही बैठ जाए.
Okay, Sushil, you can continue now. Yeah.
Yeah, so just a few things on the cricketing side. Number one, Mangesh, we'll have live streaming on two grounds, right?
Yes, and Jagan is helping me with one of the grounds.
Right.
I'm just
So that'll
putting you on
be,
the spot. Okay.
yeah, so that's another reason for for parents kind of if they don't have to be at the ground to stay away, they can watch the games live on the streaming, and obviously all the families can watch them as well. Number two, there is a lot of demand, guys, for people wanting to play in the tournament. So as you guys get closer, if there are any requirements on players, please let Rohan and me know, because there are certainly a lot of players in both in under 14s and under 17s that want to play and haven't been able to get into some of the teams. So we don't want to leave any kids out, and I fully understand parents, while they have committed, you might have last minute people dropping out for whatever reason. So if that happens, do communicate to Rohan and me, and we will help you out with some good players, uh, and mostly local players. So you know. Uh, Lastly, I wanted to just this is completely unofficial that I'm saying these things, but from a USA cricket standpoint, on an under 18, 17, 18 level, as you know, there were no national tournaments. And just today, we are going to instruct the national youth selectors to start looking at looking at forming the zonal training squads, not the zonal teams. These are zonal training squads. But in general, the consensus is that there is just not enough data available for under 18 players right now to make any sort of firm decisions on players and things like that. So this tournament will mark will mark the first set of data that is coming out on under 17, under 18 players. So there will be eyes on it, for sure. If we are streaming it, I'm 150% sure all my selectors and all the coaches and all will be watching the games live. There may be last minute requests to put some selectors on the grounds to just scout. If that comes through, I'm not going to say no, obviously. But if that happens, maybe they also go through all the COVID protocols. But
I was
just saying that there will be a lot of eyes on this. Number two, from an under 14, 15 level, we are pushing really hard to have a national representative team at a US level for under 15 next year, and play some sort of bilateral with West Indies or Canada. Probably based on the calendar we are looking at, it will probably happen towards the end of the year. So anyway, imagine this 14s and 15s playing on first set of data coming out on how people are able to handle these tournaments. 35 over formats, but we want to do 40, 50 overs, but we have some limitations. But at least coming off the bat, I'm very interested, honestly, to see how all of these players really conduct amount of wickets. And I know from experience, as much as English is going to give us paradise wickets every game. That's not going to be possible. So we'll see how these kids handle, and the best of the best will the cream will start making themselves from starting from this tournament. So just wanted to put all that out. Just completely unofficial, but there will be a prize on how for the national tournament for youth to happen in April next year. And if even if we have to do that, and if the COVID issues are still lingering, then absolutely we will probably use whatever data is coming back from this tournament as to all the things that were done extremely well versus some things that can be improved on to inform the the protocols that we'll be using in the national tournament in April. So all of these things are interrelated, guys. We are not wasting time here. This is all contributing to a much larger cause. I know the risks are big. We all acknowledge that. But on the flip side, we just can't stop and sit home and do nothing as well. So there's a balance somewhere. So just wanted to draw the the attention to these things from a larger picture standpoint. What's going on? That's all.
One last thing I will say is we will be having another tournament just before this tournament, that Winter Cup. That will happen from 17 to 20. We are going to have testing during that time also. There is a big possibility that maybe somebody will be tested positive during that tournament too. We will follow the same protocol there. So after that, if you hear few noises like, parents are asking, they had a tournament, somebody got positive, this and that, be really, really assured, I will be going through testing for at least 3 to 4 times in those 10-15 days, because we are not having any exceptions in that. Okay, so just be ready for those things. I know you should not sound like you're forcing them to play, but there is a balance there, just like what Sushil said. Okay, so if everybody is okay with it, yeah.
I think this was a good call. It's all families' decisions. I think this is not something as a coach or a manager we should be taking decision. What I learned today is have parents own it. They need to make their own decisions independently, and they should be comfortable with all the scenarios. And we need to say it as it is. No quoting done. And and as Sushil said, there are kids who wants to play. So let's try to get these decisions done this weekend, so that we are setting up the tournament. Tournament need to happen. So if we can make it, great. If certain people can't make it or have less kids, somebody else will get an opportunity to play. But I think let's set it up on the parents. This is not us. Usually we carry a lot of responsibility for our kids. I don't think this is the time.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hey guys, one other thing that I thought we would be discussing this in this call, which we did not, is the under 14 tournament timelines. Mm-hmm. Right?
Oh,
there was
yeah,
suggestion.
Yeah. Sorry.
There was a suggestion that was made that have the under 14 kids play for the first 3 days, right, in a round robin fashion, because there are only 4 teams, right? So then the round robin is done. Give a rest day for 1 day, and then have them play a final. So that way you're done in 5 days, right? Yes. And at least the under 14 risk is low there then. Yeah. And
yes. But even
they can leave.
Yeah. But even in that case, we don't want to delay the testing. Their testing will happen on the 3rd day.
3rd day.
Yeah.
Whenever we want a rest day, definitely. The 3rd day should be a rest day, because everybody will be on the same ground premises. And actually,
hold on.
Willow is getting 2 teams, right? So,
No. Hold on. Sorry. Jagan.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what will happen. I know your question. We will finish it on a day before. The way we will do it is basically 2 days games, 1 day rest. The 3rd day, Third day again they will play on turf. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then there will be a final or a double header, but there won't be a second rest day. So we are cutting one rest day for under 14 for sure.
So
So the
that means
tournament
the
will finish
entire tournament will be done in 5 days.
exactly, but
No,
the
no,
rest day
actually,
won't go.
Jagan, hold on, hold on. Definitely, actually, Jagan, answering your question, actually, we went through this conversation. I mean, we were discussing internally regarding your request. So the main purpose of endurance tournament, we don't want to cut matches. If possible, we want to increase matches, Jagan. So I don't know what was the reason you requested to cut down a day. Definitely, we agree that we can avoid the second rest day, as you said. But on the second rest day, actually, Mangesh was good enough to provide us two artificial turf grounds. So we can still play a game, play an extra game on a non-turf ground. So, I mean, which means AstroTurf grounds. So in that way, we will actually remove the second rest day and have an extra game, like a second double header.
Yes, second double header.
Yep.
So what are you thinking then? The 2 days, first 2 days matches,
Yep.
then a rest day,
Mm-hmm.
then the next 2 day matches.
Continuous 4-day matches.
4-day matches.
So because the reason why, because we don't want to cut down the rest day. I mean, we don't want to cut down the number of matches here. So there was
so
a
you're
reason
saying
why.
you're saying four continuous days of matches,
Yeah.
and then
No,
a
no,
final.
no.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
25th. Let me say this: 25th and 26th, two matches,
Yeah.
right? And 27th is Sunday, which is a rest day, where everybody is getting tested, irrespective of under 17 or under 14. And 28th, 29th, 30th, continuous
30th.
3-day matches, and the 30. 28, 29, 30. And 31 is
Yeah.
the final. So we are technically removing the 30th was, as per the schedule, the 30th was a rest day. So we are removing the rest day and giving you an extra match on on an AstroTurf pitch. Both teams will get a second double header.
Okay.
But do you want to? Sorry, I mean I should have discussed it offline, but just saying it. Do you want kids to play 4 days straight? I thought that was the thing.
No, that's not a problem.
That's
Yeah,
not a
we
problem.
talked
35
about
overs,
that.
it's not a problem.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Mangesh,
okay.
Rohan and I talked about that. These are 35 over games, and we are trusting you, some of your wickets will take care of some of the days also.
That's fine. No, no. U14, I'm confident.
Mangesh, technically for the finals, the reason why we are removing the rest day is definitely there for you, definitely,
I know that.
to make the finals.
I know that.
So that's the reason we actually moved to the non-turf pitch. So
That's
at least,
fine. That's fine. See, grounds are available. You can play whatever you want to.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
whatever you want to do. All I care about is just giving me one extra day to work on the turf wicket just before final. That's it.
Yes, yeah.
No, if we can make this happen, it'll be amazing for the U14s because they'll get 6 games then.
That's fine. That's fine. That
Yeah.
is completely up to you. Yeah.
How
So
many
then
of
the
these?
tournament-
How many of these games are expected to be on the turf? Assuming, I know probably the top 2 teams will get the final on the turf, and the other teams may not. So, keeping the last day aside, how many turf games can we expect?
So,
per team?
Shwetan, if you see in the group, we have the schedule, right? So technically, ground 4 is turf game. So technically, everybody will get a chance, at least 2 chances. Obviously, the third day, obviously on 29th, it's going to be non-turf. So, I mean, non-turf, for instance, AstroTurf. So technically, every team will get
Rohan, I asked
two.
the question because you're adding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that schedule, but because you added another game, extra game, I was just trying to understand
Yeah,
how
the extra game, is on
game.
non-turf. So where is the question of turf here?
Okay.
It's on AstroTurf.
Okay. So
Yeah, we need-
two minimum turf games.
Yes, that's how we schedule 2 minimum turf
Got it.
games. So the third game, actually the double header, one was turf, but one team will get extra turf. So that's,
So which
that's how the
grounds
tournament-
are turf? Which grounds are turf?
I think ground number 4. As
Oh,
per
ground
the,
number.
I just said it ground number.
Honestly, pick any ground. Just one ground is tough. You
Yeah,
can pick any
exactly. Yeah,
number right
I
now, but
just gave the
I'm
numbers.
gonna change those numbers later on. Right now, just for the sake of argument, just pick any ground that is tough.
Yeah.
And
No,
are we
no.
mandating metal spikes or anything for turf wickets or not?
At least for fast bowler, you need to have a spike because in winter the pitch gets a little harder. There is a chance of slip, so you have to wear a spike. At least for fast bowler, it is.
Okay, so
Yeah,
batsmen and fielders are at their discretion. It's their discretion.
yeah.
It's not a
Even for
mandatory thing.
batsmen, I
Oh,
will probably ask them to wear spike just because they might slip.
They might slip. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
I think in Houston, fast bowlers are not allowed.
that's a different story. I'm a spinner now. Okay.
No, I would say, guys, whenever our kids are playing on turf, encourage them to wear spikes.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is normal, and as as this cricket moves forward in USA, you're going to get more and more turf grounds. So they will they will need to get used to all that,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
fast bowlers.
True.
Mangesh said, when you're batting, also if you have a hard wicket, it's very difficult to bat without spikes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might slip a lot just because the wicket's hard. So these guys,
Yeah.
our kids are not used to all this, so we have to encourage them to use spikes as much as possible.
The only thing I will say is watch out for the danger area. If you can take care of, I mean, start teaching them a little bit about that. That's the only concerning part with the spikes. Other than that, we actually, I mean, for adults, everybody wears spikes. So that is a given because we are very strict with the adults on the danger area and all that kind of thing. With the kids, I don't want to be very strict, but we have to at least protect the pitch. That's it.
So with U17, if they run on the pitch, it's a penalty of 5 runs. That's
Yeah,
the age
yeah.
group that you have to penalize them.
No,
That's
that
Yes.
is
how they learn
umpire's
the
going to
batting.
take care as per the ICC
Yes,
rules.
yes,
So we are following
yes.
the rules. So
Yeah.
whatever
Umpire will
rule
take care of
applies,
it.
yeah. Danger area, of course. When they step in, the penalty 5 runs, and if batsman does it, obviously penalty 5 runs after one warning. Bowler does it second time, obviously he's out for the
Exactly.
match. So we will be the umpires will be following the protocols definitely. I mean the rules. Sorry.
Can you go through the U17 matches really quick? Are they all going to be on turf, or you? I just heard
Yes.
U17 is everything on turf. Yeah, we are using 3 turf
Okay.
grounds. So
Okay. And then U14, one is on turf and one will be on artificial turf.
yes.
Okay. That's the clarification. I was confused. I was like, okay, only one turf ground. Then what will U17 will only get that? Oh no, okay, that makes sense. And I knew that
Yeah,
most turf
Jagan, you
grounds in
forgot
Houston,
there are.
what's going on. I know,
Yeah,
that's what I was like,
exactly.
why only one turf ground? There are more turf grounds in Houston.
It's a paradise, man. It's
I know.
just go there. If you love cricket, that's a paradise.
I know. I know. मंगेश ने जन्नत बना दी है वहाँ पे.
That's it.
नहीं नहीं अभी अभी भगवान आने बाकी है वहाँ पे जन्नत तो बन गई है खेलने वाले आने से पहले
Rohan?
Yes, Priya.
Sorry, I was added later on to the WhatsApp group. So can you just quickly go through the schedule for U17? 25th, 26th games, 27th rest, and then
Yeah. After every 2 days, it's a rest.
for
Let
U16.
me resend the schedule. Actually, sorry, I should have sent
So
resend.
on the first, there will be finals for U17, is what you guys are saying?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So let
So
me resend that.
27th and then 30th will be rest days for U17.
Yeah. So I just sent you the schedule, Viren.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's a 40 hours and it is a super sub is there. So those are all common, right?
Yes. I'm going to send you the playing conditions pretty soon, guys.
Play.
So
Okay.
I'm just waiting for this call. So one is what is due from my side is playing conditions and of course the COVID protocols, all the protocols we are following. So we will be sending that pretty soon. I'll be discussing with Sushil and Mangesh after this call or tomorrow, and we will be sending these pretty soon.
Okay guys
Sounds good.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
All good.
All good.
All right.
All
Okay.
good, guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good,
Thank
guys.
you,
Take
guys.
care.
Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you. Thank you.
taking
Thank
the
you.
risk and participating in this tournament. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. Take care.
Good to
Thank you,
see you
guys.
all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.